Hi, I'm Ted.
And I'm Dar.
And we are the Part-Time Pundits, a show about the aesthetics of football, everything from kits to boots to posters to marketing the beautiful game. Thanks for joining us.
Right, so I guess the first old campaign that we're going to review is JOSE, or Jose? No, he's not Portuguese. Jose. JOSE+10.
Yeah.
This came out prior to the 2006 World Cup in Germany.
Absolutely.
And it was Adidas's sort of major brand campaign. And what it did was, if my memory serves me correctly, featured Jose, a little boy in Spain, with his mate picking from a pool of Adidas-sponsored players.
What I loved about this, and I don't think the brands do it that much these days, is that they do like this massive hero campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's kind of disseminated between social media and kind of all these other you know, out-of-home channels. But back then it was just like one big massive, you know, TV campaign that, you know,
TV posters, billboards. You know, I had the poster on my bedroom wall.
Oh wow!
You know, it was in a magazine that you could pull out. You got it in Adidas stores and stuff like that. So that was cool. Whereas nowadays, you're right, there are little Hero Hub hygiene clips going on everywhere of campaigns, different influencers. None of that back then.
No, absolutely not.
But what I loved about it was the groundbreaking sort of introduction of old players.
Yeah.
So what I've got the actual commercial.
Let's
here
watch it
on
and
YouTube.
let's reminisce.
And reminisce.
José, ¿jugamos? Sí. Vale. 1, 2 y 3. Sí sé.
Okay.
Zidane.
Not bad choices. Beckham, Defoe.
Beckenbauer.
All right,
I love this.
Fatty. Oh, there he goes. Beckenbauer runs out. I love it. How did they do that?
Superimposed. Brilliant.
Platini comes out as well. Love it.
Hugs Zidane.
Jermaine Defoe, Rangers player at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at the kit that Jose's wearing, by the way.
Oh,
The Germany 94 World Cup. Defoe in goal.
They brought out all their stars for this.
Yeah.
I loved it. JOSE+10.
Love it. Oh, Impossible is Nothing.
Of course, I think that was the launch of that campaign.
Who can forget Impossible is Nothing?
Brilliant.
You know, absolutely amazing. And, you know, bit of trivia. I mean, there was a poster that came out with Jose, and he had his back to the camera. I don't know if you remember it. And then they had the list of, not the list, but the grouping of all the players, like 5 aside, you know, picking a team, you know, in the playground. And I can name every single one, but there's one player that stands out at the back. At first I thought it was David Dunn. Then I thought it was Adrian Mutu.
Yeah.
Sort of like a thinner Fabio Cannavaro, I thought. So I can't guess who the player is. And I, you know, for the life of me, I've checked Reddit forums, I've checked football forums. I cannot guess who this player is.
So are we going to ask the fans
I think
to...
fans, yeah, if you guys are watching, if you can, you know, check this clip. I don't know where it's going to appear on the YouTube thing, but if you can check this picture, tell us who you think this player is in the background.
Yeah, I mean, I second that. I thought it was Adrian Mutu as well. And, you know, but was he even sponsored by Adidas at the time?
I don't know. I thought he was with Puma or something. If memory, I don't even know where he was playing. I think he was at Juventus at the time. Romania weren't in the World Cup.
No.
But then again, it wasn't solely based out of World Cup based players. I mean, I think Damien Duff was in there. Ireland didn't qualify for the 2006 World Cup.
Yeah, fair call.
You know, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna crowdsource an answer. I mean, let's see what we can do.
Let's
but
do
no,
it.
I love that campaign. You know,
The most important player in that poster, good old HQ Harry Kewell.
Oh yeah, Harry Kewell. Okay,
top right. You know, at first I thought, who is this guy? You know, as an Aussie, a proud Aussie, I was like, that can't be Harry, that can't be H. But it was just as he had kind of made the switch to Adidas from Nike. You know, and of course he's got the hand tattoo as well. You can see the little kind of that spike. So
but of course Australia qualified for that World Cup.
First
time
since
in 1974.
Correct. First time in 32 years.
Amazing. You know, that was you know, great to have him in there pre-World Cup.
Absolutely.
Australia had a decent World Cup.
Absolutely. A huge World Cup and a great squad, a golden generation. But, you know, I digress.
Yeah, kind of the end of it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, you know, great memories of that tournament, great memories of Adidas launching the football.
Yeah.
You know, I'm digressing now, but I
Yeah.
mean, they launched the Teamgeist football, right?
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
some people called the tampon. Or not the tampon,
No.
the sanitary pad.
The
Put it
sa-
that way.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah,
that,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was the one.
Yeah.
Apologies to female viewers. But basically, yeah, it was a very uniquely welded together ball, wasn't it, by Adidas? It was
I
kind of...
didn't mind it, to be honest, at all.
It was
I
good,
thought
and it was
brilliant.
bamboozling goalkeepers,
Yeah.
right? Because you previously had these like hexagonal
Yeah.
stitched
Stitch-
panels
yeah,
in
exactly,
a ball,
exactly.
whereas this one was made out of, you know, very uniquely shaped panels that were sort of curved around
Yeah.
a central ball, weren't
Yeah,
they?
you're right. You're right.
But it kind of revolutionized the way that we put together footballs.
Yeah.
You know, I think prior to that there was Euro 2004, the silver Rotero ball came out from
Correct.
Adidas, but that was still very much your hexagonal,
Yeah. Traditional kind of
pentagonal, pentagons,
yeah.
hexagons, you know, football.
Yeah.
But then you moved into Germany 2006, and you suddenly had this revolutionary style of ball.
Took it on another level.
And it just went to
completely.
another level. So like
Yeah.
props to Adidas, great campaign prior, released a good ball.
I would have
What else did they
loved
do?
to have seen how they measured the success of that campaign back in the day. You know,
Metrics.
the metrics.
Metrics,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Eyeballs on TV. You know, maybe how many people saw the billboards potentially?
Yeah, I guess that's the only way you could do it back
Yeah.
then, really. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, there wasn't much sharing going on. How many posters were distributed in magazines? Like, you know, what would you...
But it laid a brilliant foundation for Adidas to kind of build off. You know, because then their campaigns just kind of progressively got better over the years.
Yeah.
And I mean, to today, I mean,
It's video creativity, isn't it? I mean, you know, previously I think the focus was more on the players themselves. You know, with Nike's The Cage and things like that, pitting players against each other, or like showcasing their skills or whatever. But this is like, no, let's take the medium of video and really change it up a bit and bring in footage from the 70s mixed with footage from the 2000s and just mishmash it together.
That blew my mind, honestly.
You know,
when I first saw Beckenbauer kind of
like,
run out, I was
hands
like,
on the head moment.
what?
Yeah.
You know, and then kind of engaging, he kind of shakes, was that Oliver
No,
Kahn's
he hugs
hand?
him. He hugs
No,
him.
that was Platini. He hugs,
Platini hugs
Zidane. Yeah,
Exactly.
You know, but again, groundbreaking stuff back then.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
It's only 14 years ago. You know, the tech was there, but it just hadn't been used before in a especially in a football commercial like that.
No, exactly.
It's great to see it kind of that crossover.
Yeah, it was brilliant. So, you know, comment below, tell us what you think. If you like that campaign, was that one of your favorites? It's one of your least favorites. And please help me find that player. Please, I'm begging you. I need to know who it was. So, yeah, write down below, please. So that's all we've got time for today, unfortunately. Thanks for tuning in to this latest episode of the show. And I hope you keep watching all of our other episodes as well.
Don't forget to subscribe and like. And leave your comments below. And if there's anything you'd like us to review in the future, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Cheers.